Yo, we are live. Welcome to the Safe Bed Podcast. You know what I mean? When we keep it safe, we give advice, brand advice. We talk about fitness, and we specifically uh, help music artists out. Now, all are welcome. All, it's open for everybody, right? But we want to have a niche and a focus, which are music artists. Why? I'm always like I started out as just a videographer, right? Then a director, then an actor. But I always was in the music business because if you don't know, if you're trying to pursue videography and you want to make some immediate money, then more than likely you might have to get into doing music videos. So, before we even start today's topic, because we got a lot to discuss, what is hip hop teaching about everything, consistency and everything else? Like I said before, the equipment is getting better and better. Of course, there's a light flicker, but just bear with me. But before we even start today, I gotta introduce y'all my new intro. Man, take a look at this.
Most artists don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they lack discipline. Your body is your first brand. Your energy is your first impression. If you want the lifestyle, the respect, and the longevity, you have to build the engine that carries it. This isn't just fitness. This is structure, consistency, and identity. Welcome to a safe bet where artists bet on themselves.
Like I said, everything getting better and better. For my people that's on TikTok that's watching, make sure y'all go to my YouTube channel so y'all can see everything. Y'all can see the intro. Y'all can hear the sound effects. Y'all can hear everything else. Better audio, everything. But I gotta join, man. Y'all gotta join. Just make sure y'all can hear the intro. Yo, my cousin in the just checking something real quick. Yo, maybe hold on. I think it might be better. I don't know why it's like. I guess everything gonna be perfect off of it. Off. I guess that's just how it is. You gotta work what you got. You know, you at the beginning. Hey, this how it is. Hey, at least I got high quality. At least y'all can see me. Why does it sound like a mosquito? Let me see. What can I do? What if I just turn the mic? Yo, test it, test it. Sometimes you gotta test out the audio. Hey, what I gotta do? Monitor. That's pretty good. Let me see. Yo. What it is, y'all. Make sure y'all join me on YouTube. What if I did this? Yo, yo, yo. Yo, is this better? Is this better? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? We're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right. Yo. Okay, is this it? Is this the right setting? Yo, okay, hold on. Yo. Testing out my YouTube, hold on. This started kind of.
Yo. Hey, my boys, I forgot.
Yo. Okay, hold on. This might be it. Hold on. Bear with me, y'all. Yo. 1, 2, 3, test it. Let me see. Hold on. Hey, for my TikTok people, go to my YouTube. What would make sense? Yo, testing.
Bluetooth disconnected.
gotta turn the echo down. Yo. Yo, can y'all hear me? Hold on, y'all. Test it, test it. 1, 2, 3. We almost there, y'all. Yo, why is it an echo? I mean, not an echo, but yo, yo, hey, hey, yo. Yo, yo, new interface. Trying to get it right, y'all. I'm trying to get it right. What's up, Mark? Hey, yo, Mark, come on the chat. Yo, yo. I'm trying to get this to right. Everything down. Yo, I'm trying every set. Hold on. Really don't know. Really don't know how to really fix it. But, man, it sounds good. Through the headset. You gotta ask ChatGPT how to fix it. How can I get rid of the we're gonna fix this at the spot. shit. Yo, Mike gang, nah, Mike, lower than. Yo, hey, shit, okay. Across the mic. Yo, closer to the mic. Hey, how close I gotta get? Probably director. Yo. Let's see what this lady do. I wanna look at him. Oh. Tried everything. Man, this work? Technical difficulty. Yo. Man, where is the audio engineer? Man, does this make a difference? Yo, 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 yo. I'm still gonna give y'all 90 minutes. Yo, yo. This makes sense. I don't know, y'all. It's like man. Hold on, I'm gonna restart. Yo. Okay, yo, let's see if this made a difference. Hello, hello, hello. Yo, yo. So is this better though? Yo, okay, hold on. Uh, okay, okay, is it better? Okay, we still got it. Okay, how does this sound? Yo, what about this? Okay, what about this right here? All right, so how does this sound? And I gotta put this all the way down. Yo, okay. Y'all can hear the sound effects. Okay, what about this? What about now? We're gonna get this right. Okay, what about now? Okay, so it sounded a little better, a little better. Let's do this. Okay, what about this? Will we put it down to -3? All right, what about now? Yo, 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 let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, so it's at -56. All right, so I switched it back. Let's see. All right, so yeah. What if we put this all the way to -60? All right, all right. So we're gonna restart the live, bro. I got the wrong title too. Yo, hey, what about this? All right, so I raised the mic audio. I raised the mic audio. Yo, all right, so I hit the button. All right, what did this make a difference? About the release. 100 was at the release. Ratio. All right, what about is the ratio good? Raise that back up to 3. -9. -9. 60, 60, 60. Yo, yo. All right, so let me just say a full sentence because, like I said, we're gonna start this off over. Yo, all right, all right. So let's see. All right, I just added game. Let's see. Let's see what this does. All right, let's increase it to 1. Do -7. All right, so I'm gonna just say C4 is the best, man. I'm telling you, energized, energized. Yo, 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 can y'all hear me? Yo, all right, so are we back? Are we back for another episode of the Safe Bet Podcast? I'm trying to get this audio perfect. All right, I'm lowering the suppression. I'm lowering the suppression all the way. Yo, yo, yo. So it should be -12. -12 to 8. All right, I made some adjustments. Let's see. All right, so let me see if this makes sense. All right, so let's see. This make a difference. I had to add that back because that was not it. All right. So look. All right, so listen. So if I speak this far away from you, is it gonna make a difference? If I come up this close, is it better? But shit, it ain't gonna be perfect. I don't know, y'all. I am lost for words. I don't even know if I put the primal sound in. Yo. Yo. It might be the interface, y'all. I don't know. I really can't. I really don't know. Yeah, we're gonna. Got so many cool. Yo, I had to charge my phone. Let's see something. How y'all can't even hear me? Man, there's always something going on with these. Why can't y'all hear me now? Why can't y'all hear me? It's like now, why can't y'all hear me? But yeah, like I said, y'all gonna have to bear with me. I gotta get more equipment. I guess this interface does not work as good as I would like it. So, so we're gonna go ahead and start today's podcast, streaming podcast. You already know it's a safe bet podcast. We keeping it safe. We keeping it fresh, and you already know that we just gonna stay locked in, man. I appreciate my people that came back to tune in to, every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. That's when we're supposed to start. Like I said, bear with me. I'm still gonna give y'all a good hour. You know what I mean? Or I do 90 hours, so I ended at 10. So that way y'all can get a chance to understand what's going on. But we're gonna talk about some things, man. Let me turn this down. Turn the mic down a little bit. All right, can y'all? Hold on. It ain't too bad, right? What about now? Okay. Yeah. All right. So, like I said, we are going to always increase and get better equipment. So, this is the beginning stages. I know I've been doing YouTube for a while, but I haven't been streaming for a very long time. But we're gonna go ahead and then dive into today's topic. But we're gonna have to play this intro. We're gonna have to run it back.
Most artists don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they lack discipline. Your body is your first brand. Your energy is your first impression. If you want the lifestyle, the respect, and the longevity, you have to build the engine that carries it. This isn't just fitness. This is structure, consistency, and identity. Welcome to a safe bet where artists bet on themselves.
All right, so we are live. We are back. Let me just see how that even sounded for y'all. It's crazy because it played the intro pretty clean. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and then dive to today's topic. So, all right. So off the bat, we're gonna talk about NBA YoungBoy responding to 21 Savage saying "F the streets." Now I know there's been a big thing in the hip hop streets, the hip hop culture. You know, people are mad because 21 Savage said "F the streets." But you already know that a lot of people take things the wrong way. I'm pretty sure 21 Savage is like F the streets, meaning F the bad things that come with it. Like people losing their lives, innocent people losing their lives. You know, the bad, sending our dads, fathers to jail, prison for life. You know, stuff like that. Not just bump the streets in terms of like F the people that's currently in the streets trying to make it and all that. I'm pretty sure he wasn't talking about that. He was talking more of like the evilness that come with it. But you already know we gotta tap into what YoungBoy said, cause YoungBoy, he's serious. YoungBoy is serious. They say he gangster. They say he ain't whooping her in his raps. Trap Lloyd Ross said he had 19 bodies. We're gonna talk about the trending topics, then we're gonna move on to, you already know, our topics, fitness and branding. Because you already know, on this channel, we about helping our fellow creatives out, artists. All genres, really. It's not just hip hop. But you already know we're gonna have to tap in. So let's go right here. Shout out to my boy KB goes live. I was just watching. Oh yeah, Young Boy. Well, I think I watched it on Young Boy. I mean, on KB Goes Live and Chat More.
I'm begging you, stop using Canva and ChatGPT like a children's toy. AI will create more millionaires in 5 years than the internet did.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta figure out how I can add myself. Oh, okay. But why can't I put like? They made OBS so complicated. I don't even know what the hell. It's so many buttons and stuff like. But it's like I guess I could do this. Look, I wonder if this made a difference. Probably did. Probably did. I probably messed it up. All right, so we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna watch him real quick. How what he talked about, and then we're gonna recap over it. My fault, y'all. I was muted the whole time. I was muted the whole time. That's crazy. It's not even playing. Well, okay, anyway. We just gonna keep moving. We ain't about to just keep trying and trying. Like, if it ain't working, it ain't working. But I know you can hear me with this audio. Sometimes it's hit or miss. But like I said, young boy basically, I gotta repeat it because apparently I was muted. But young boy basically said F the streets. Or young boy basically was against F the streets movement, started by 21 Savage. 21 Savage said F the streets, but I'm pretty sure, like I said, my statement, he wasn't basically overall saying F the streets. He was basically saying F the BS. That's what I hope. Not F everybody that's in the streets like that. Like, and young boy gonna be the last person to ask because that nigga got 19 bodies according to Trap Boy Watson. I'm like, dang, like that nigga is playing. He wasn't playing Call of Duty out there. Like he's playing Call of Duty. To have 19 bodies, like he get everybody that's like everybody that say young boy in a negative like space. It's over with. But let's go ahead and move on to the fitness topic and the branded topic, what our channel is mainly about. Set audio on there. Yeah. Okay. So for the people that's new to this channel, welcome. But we're streaming all the way from LA. LA County. Where they say people with a fade tapping at. People, you know what I'm saying? People stealing. Getting robbed left and right. You know, it's active out here in LA. Very active. So, what we gotta do as creators, we have to mind our own business out here in LA. Because there's a lot of things that go down out here. You know, a lot of people like to ask me, what is the craziest story that you ever had to, I guess, encounter, or just what's the craziest situation you were in LA? It's a lot of crazy situations. Like, you know, back when I was doing Uber, it was a while ago. You know, I picked up a guy. He was like, "Yo," the guy in the back seat. He was like, "Yo, when I get there," or he was like, "Hold on to him when I get there. Hold on to him. Don't let him escape." I said, "Wait a minute, hold on. What the heck going on back there?" This mug thought it was a GTA mission. He was like, "Yeah, don't let him escape. Hold him until I get there." I said, "Oh man." I said, "Oh nah." So when I pulled up, I seen 100 niggas walk out. With 6 people tied up. I said, "Get the hell out of here. What type of GTA mission is this?" I said, "Ain't no way. Ain't no way. What is going on?" I said, I heard him bounce. He got out the car. I thought he was toting something, but nah, he wasn't toting. He looked like he was the boss. The boss don't need to tote. Because he could just get out the car and just, you know what I'm saying, go to where he needs to go to. But yeah, we pulled up. He got out the car. I seen 100 niggas come out. You know what I'm saying? 6 people tied up. I got up out of here. That was crazy. May God be with them. Like I sent the prayer. Like that's all I can do. It's like that situation. I'll tell you right now. Like this, it's crazy. But that's L.A. It's a lot of things that go down to L.A. I remember when I was about to, you know what I'm saying, I was clapping this girl cheeks, right? I was picking her up. After I clapped her cheeks, I sent her back, but I had to drop her off. So I really wasn't a send back. I had to take her back home. It was one of those hoods. It was one of those places where you shouldn't be at. I don't know no better, because I'm not from out here. So when I dropped her off, she forgot something in the car, so she wasn't answering the phone. So I had to hop over the gate, and I tried to be a good man. And I tried to give her back her belongings. But like I said, I was in one of those hoods that you shouldn't even be in. Niggas shouldn't be in. So when I hopped the gate, she said, what are you doing? I'm all right. I got everything. I said, okay, bet. Let me just hop this back. Let me start it over, y'all, because she ain't leave me anything. It was just, I was checking her out. And she had attitude. For some reason. You know how it is. World is evil. But she had attitude. I was trying to be a good person and check up on her. He was like, I'm good, right? Knocked on the door. Like, I'm good. I was like, okay, bet. But she was like, so she told me the next day, she was like, yeah, they was getting the Glocks ready. They was loading up the AK-47s. I was like, oh! I left in the nick of time. I said, oh. I said, what? They was getting how many guns ready? Oh, hell nah, let me bounce. Sometimes you just gotta mind your business, y'all. Sometimes you just gotta just let nature happen. That was a crazy situation, y'all. But welcome to the channel, y'all. We are going to talk about hip hop, but I promise it connects discipline and fitness. Because if there's no connection, then why the heck are we talking about it? Alright, so what success changes about daily habits? Why nobody talks about maintenance? How money removes structure? Because you know in the music industry, right? There's a lot of money in it. And if you let, like, the money can really derail you from your structure. You get so much money fast and you just stop doing the things that got you to that point. For the people that's watching, it's a lot of upcoming people that's watching this channel. However, some people are at the stages where they're getting a little bit of money. They're getting some money. But they're letting the money just kind of like take them away from their structure, taking them away from their good habits, the good habits that got them to that point. When you're making so much money fast, you start buying things like Lamborghinis, mansions. Some of y'all start buying straight cooch. Y'all just start buying a straight cooch. And when you spending so much money, you dissing so much money out, your structure fades away. So it's very important to remain within your structure. Your structure comes from planning, organization, from your phone, your calendar, things like that. But you gotta have structure. Because if you don't have no structure, then you're doomed to fail. Now, why nobody talks about maintenance? Maintenance is within and without. Maintenance inside your diet, your health. Making sure you're eating the right foods. Making sure you're getting enough protein for the day, especially if you're trying to lose weight. If you're trying to lose weight, you gotta have a protein-based diet. If your diet sucks, you're not gonna lose that weight. And that's the maintenance, that's the inside. Now the outside is going to the gym, building that muscle. If you're not going to the gym consistently, then your outside maintenance is terrible. And when you have a bad diet and bad outside maintenance, then how are you going to perform at the best ability? You're not going to have a lot of energy. Brings me to this right here, C4 Energy. And it brings me to my next sponsor, which is you. Right here, you. Reds, performance reds. Say if you feel tired, right? You got a performance. What you need to do is get some of this reds. This is going to help with performance overall. You're going to feel more energized. You're going to feel more energized. It has silicon dioxide. It's beets in it. You already know beets is a vegetable. Vegetable. Berries in it. So it won a 1998 Nobel Prize in medicine. But even more impressive on what it can do for your body. Nitric oxide helps widen blood vessels, which increases blood flow, carries oxygen and nutrients to the muscles, improves overall health, and is especially important for cardiovascular health. Performance Red does not contain nitric oxide, but provides the select nutrients your body needs to significantly produce more of it. So y'all need to get some of this and I'm gonna post the link in the chat. It's gonna be pinned. But get some of this I'm telling you right now, performance gonna be through the roof. It increases blood circulation. So you already know what that does. Alright, so yeah, nobody talks about the maintenance. You need good nutrients. Stuff like this to help with performance. Because if you just put just bad stuff in your body, then how do you expect to be the best version of you? How do you expect to be the best version of you, which is not going to happen? Now, success would definitely change your habits, because when you start having success, it's going to start to, if you utilize your success right, you can eliminate the bad habits that you have. You know, smoking and going to sleep, drinking Hennessy and going to sleep, beating the girl. We don't condone no violence. But some of y'all are too abusive when y'all drinking that Hennessy. So if you use your success right, you better your mental, you stop doing the BS. A lot of y'all need to stay far away from Hennessy. Just stay far away from it, because what y'all be drinking, that needs to stop. Like, y'all drink way too much, way too much. So y'all gotta start incorporating or replacing the bad habits with good habits. Because if you don't, you ain't gonna have no career. But just you can count against it. Count against it. You're not gonna have no career if you don't get rid of the bad habits. Your daily schedule should be busy. You should be just chilling, like sleep. Like, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing? You shouldn't be sleep. You should be grinding in the studio, writing content, Like I said, I'm big on content. A lot of y'all want to separate yourself from the competition, but you don't post. You post like you Kendrick Lamar. That's unacceptable. You gotta post every single day. 30 videos a month at minimum. Let's aim for 60. Let's set the bar high. Why are we setting the bar low? Let me post 3 times a month. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. You're not even posting 10 times a month. You're not even in the competition. There is no competition. Your competition is destroying you. So why artists stop training after making it? They started incorporating more alcohol, more weed, more late nights. You would think that with the more money that you have, you get out that struggling mindset of drinking alcohol, smoking weed. But that's not the case because people can't deal with their mental problems. So before you even get to the fame, you want to develop good habits to eliminate or to keep your mental motivated, the mindset motivated. You don't want to rely on alcohol, weed, because that can trickle easily into other bad drugs. It can. That's what happens. Weed and alcohol are like the gateway, the beginner drugs that lead to the other stuff that destroys you. You don't need those things. Just eliminate it. Now, why artists start training after making it? Let's be honest. A lot of artists don't even start. They don't even train before they make it. They don't. I don't know why, because the thing about training is that you feel better after you train or when you train. You feel way better. When you feel way better, your songs come out way better because you got more energy in the studio when you're performing or you're making content about your music. Everything works in hand. You have to incorporate good habits. So always train. At least go to the gym 4 times a week. I'm not saying you're going to train so hard that you look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying at least incorporate training in your schedule. Incorporate it. Because if you don't, then you're killing your success. You're killing your motivation. You could go harder when you're consistently going to the gym. You can, it's facts. It's facts. When you're on tour, you eating fast food. I get it, you're on tour. Like you don't have time to cook. But that's why you gotta, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm pretty sure you got access to a microwave, right? So, I'm not even a sponsor, or I'm not even an ambassador for meal prep companies like, what is it called? Factor meals. I feel like if you're creative incorporating factor meals, that's the go-to. That's going to eliminate fast food. Do you know how much money you're spending on fast food, especially if you're in LA or big cities? You're spending hella money. You're spending like $30 to $40 or $50 a day. You know how much that is? Let's do $50 times 7. That's $300 and what? That's $350 per week. What? With factor meals, you can spend $120. You can spend $160 and get a whole week worth of meals, healthy, protein based. And then you're doing factor meals, and then you're incorporating the U products. Your body's going to feel 10 times better. You got to take your body as a temple. You have to take care of your body, or you won't even have to worry about your career. You won't have to worry about going to the studio because you're going to be in heaven. You keep eating fast food. You keep drinking Hennessy. You keep smoking that gas. You're tearing your body apart. Your body will never look like mine. Your body will always look like Santa Claus. No shade to Santa Claus. But I'm just saying. Image versus reality. Now we got AI, right? A lot of y'all keep looking at all these AI, you know what I'm saying, videos. Y'all keep looking at these AI pictures. And I gotta wake up. Like, use AI to motivate you. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all want to look like that superstar. Y'all want to look like that G.I. Joe. Y'all want to look like that Party. But you have to get disciplined. If you don't know what to do in the gym, contact me. DM me on Instagram, Director Betts. DM me so we can set up a free consultation call so I can see how I can help you out. A lot of y'all diet sucks. A lot of y'all don't know what to do in the gym. A lot of y'all go to the gym and y'all just lifting in the name of Jesus. Y'all just lifting whatever. I like to ask that question when I meet people. What is your workout routine? What are your splits? A lot of people just say I'm working out full body every time I go to the gym. I be like, do you think you about to hit your goals? You trying to too much of something is never works. It never works. You gotta have a balance. If you're trying to look like a G.I. Joe, build lean muscle, look like have that beach body, or just look muscular. You can't just do only full body workouts. You have to work out strategically. You have to eat strategically. Like, you can't just do whatever you want without any type of guidance, because it's never gonna work. And we already know what the benefits are. Let's start with, as a man, you develop a six-pack. Now women are throwing their panties at you on the stage. That's how you get that effect. You gotta have that body, that sex appeal. If you got a six-pack, your chest sticks out. You got the shoulders sticking out. You got the biceps sticking out. And then you're singing that good music or rapping. You think women not about to throw their panties at you? Yes, they are. But if you're on the stage looking like Santa Claus, no, they are not going to do it. Or you're going to have some twos at best doing it. But don't you want to have 7, 8, 9s, and 10s throwing their panties at you? Fellas, wake up. Not for the women. You already know what having a body does to you. Reality. You know, when a woman has glutes, nice shape, physique, immediately, rent can be paid. Everybody starts to listen to the music. Everybody. I mean, you know how many times I done talked to killers in the streets, and they were like, and I caught them looking at Ice Spice. Ice Spice clearly does not make music for the street. Clearly. But somehow, the street niggas still know who she is. Why? Because she got the cheeks, the cakes. The cakes on deck. You can't miss it. Megan Thee Stallion, cakes on deck. Lotto, cakes. Now Glorilla, cakes on deck. Now you can't avoid it. They have a fan base of men now too. A lot of women like, dang, how can I get a male fan base? Hate to say it, develop some glutes. You develop glutes, you gonna have a male fan base. You gonna have your rent paid. Might get flued out. You might have a Lamborghini too. Hey, I mean, the sky's the limit. You might be able to pay your little brother's college tuition. Man, I done seen it. I done seen it in LA. I done seen women that got glutes, got cakes, I done seen it. It's like everything is on autopilot. So if you ladies, if you watching this and you want to develop some glutes, you want to develop that bottle shaped physique, contact me because I got meal guides and workout routines to help with that. But the men, you already know. If you want to develop a nice physique, look like a G.I. Joe, look like a Terminator, you want to look like your lyrics that you've been saying towards your ops for years, you want to look like that, then is he going to use, what is he using himself as the weapon? Or does he bring in the AK-47, what we're talking about? You want to confuse your ops. If you want to look dangerous, look better on the camera, in front of the camera, then you already know what to do. Contact me. DM me. So I've worked with multiple artists. The one who lasts don't really rely on motivation. They don't. They rely on structure and discipline. That's how I basically train. When you start working out consistently every week, about 5 days, you don't gotta go every day. But you start to psychologically develop discipline. That discipline trickles into other aspects of your career. You start going to the gym more, you start going to the studio more, and then you start releasing more music, and then you start releasing more content as well. Especially if I'm training you, because I'm gonna drill it in your head. Content. Every time I see you, content. You dropped today. No, you didn't. Get on it. If you didn't drop today, you owe me 50 push-ups. If I train you, it's gonna seem like I'm marketing you too, or I'm managing you, because I'm gonna get you inspired, disciplined. And guess what? The beauty thing is, when I train you, it's like I lead by example. You can bet on it. I'm posting every single day, or at least Monday through Friday. I'm posting every single day. It's mandatory. I gotta post every single day. It is mandatory. It's like I treat it like rent. I treat it like life or death. I treat it like, oh yeah, if I don't post, I'm not eating. Just imagine that. If you don't post, you don't eat. That means no Starbucks. That means no Hennessy. That means no candy, Starbucks. Or no Starburst, Skittles, nothing. If you don't post, you don't eat nothing. How about that? If you don't go to the gym 4 to 5 times a week, when I see you, I need 50 push-ups. About that, I need 100 burpees. Both a man or a woman. We gotta start holding ourselves accountable. Stop making up excuses. Acting like a little kid. I mean, as a trainer, you only can do so much. You only can keep people motivated so much. I mean, they gotta do it themselves too. But just know that I'm here, but I can't do the work for you. I can't go inside your body and lift the weights. I can't do it. You gotta want it better than you want to breathe. Don't you want to look better on the stage? Don't you want to look way better in front of the camera? Don't you want people to take you seriously? A lot of creators, a lot of artists work around the main issue. The main issue is that you don't post every day, you don't have a brand, and you don't go to the gym. Get your membership right now if you're watching this. ASAP, right now. Get it. Yeah, so do y'all think fitness matters for artists? Do y'all think it matters? Do you think discipline kills creativity? Is image more important than health in hip hop? What do y'all think? So, I definitely think fitness matters for artists because for one, you want to live longer. Like if your fitness sucks, you don't eat right, you might have a successful career in short term, but your health is going to take you out. Your health is your biggest job. Like, like a lot of people like to disregard health, and I just don't get it. I just don't get it because it's like everything is gonna go downhill. You super overweight, you can have a heart attack, you can have a stroke at any time while you on the stage. Like this is a serious matter, yo. I'm not doing this for the hell of it. Like this is saving lives, especially in the music industry. But a lot of people in the music industry like to disregard health. And I feel like it would just definitely make you get longevity, stay motivated, it'd be less depression. I feel like going to the gym helps with a lot of stuff, a lot of issues. It's a lot of depression in the music industry. A lot of people utilizing drugs, not working out. If I can switch it to where most people in the music industry works out, I guarantee you that it would be more of a positive space. People would think way better. It'd be less suicide, less drug overdoses. Will people prioritize going to the gym? So do I think discipline kills creativity? I don't think discipline kills creativity. I think it's going to basically strengthen it. Because when you discipline, especially coming from the gym, it's going to trickle to other aspects of your career. When you're disciplined going to the gym 4 to 5 times a week, you're going to start going to the studio 4 to 5 times a week. If you can afford it, guess what happens when you go to the studio and go to the gym? You start putting out more great music. You go to the studio more motivated to get stuff done. Everything is about motivating, keep yourself motivated yourself. It starts with going to the gym. It's going to make you become more creative. From the discipline, I'm telling y'all. Is image more important than health in hip hop? It's crazy because a lot of artists don't realize that when you're healthy, your image becomes better. How many times have we looked at an artist and be like, dang, what the heck happened to him? He looks so depressed, or what happened to her? She looks so depressed. Like, when you're healthy, your image becomes better, and like people start to see it glowing. Like you start eating better, you start working out way better, you get that glow, your skin is way better. That's why I need this. Skin is way better. Everything is way better. Your sound, your vocals are restored because you're going to the gym and you're more healthier. So your image is important, but you gotta treat it with the health. It's like it should be separate, it should be combined. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like y'all see how health can, like prioritizing health can help with your image. do a breakdown of what you can do to fix it. Because a lot of y'all watching this, y'all need some guidance, discipline. So we're gonna talk about a simple weekly fitness framework. Yeah, we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna give y'all a framework. All right, so look, we're gonna aim for working out 4 days a week. Some of y'all 3 days. Should I start it out light? Let's do 3 days: Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right? So for my fellas that's trying to look like a GI Joe, or let's just say it's a lot more. Let's do 3 scenarios. All right. So for the people that's just trying to lose weight, okay, we're gonna aim for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, we're gonna do HIIT exercises. That's burpees, mountain climbers. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. If y'all need help with workout routines, DM me. So we're gonna do HIIT exercises. Wednesday, we're gonna do HIIT exercises with running. 30 to 45 minutes. Friday. Oh, you know what? Wednesday we're gonna do strength training, and then that's like we're gonna do full body strength training. Like I said, this is just the beginning. Full body strength training, and then Wednesday we're gonna do back to HIIT exercises and I say walking instead of running. Now, as far as diet, I want y'all to look up protein-based meals. Protein-based meals. I want y'all to incorporate that into y'all routine. Protein-based diet, along with incorporating HIIT training. Now, for the whole week, I want y'all to download MyFitnessPal, and I want y'all to start tracking y'all calories, y'all macros. What I want y'all to do for the first week, along with doing the HIIT exercises and that type of training, I want you to figure out what is your average calorie intake. Find out what your average calorie intake is, and I want you to eat in the calorie deficit the next week, following week. Now, what this does is basically when you're in the calorie deficit and you're incorporating HIIT exercises, you're going to start to lose that weight fast. You're going to lose the weight fast. Because one, you're taking in less calories, replacing the BS food that you've been eating with a protein-based diet. That protein is going to help destroy the fat cells, eliminate the fat cells, recover your muscles faster. And then the HIIT exercises is basically going to help burn it off. Because you got to burn more calories than you take it in. So that's the framework. Now, how you can train without killing creativity. That's why I have y'all only working out 3 times a week. Tuesdays and Thursdays, while your body is regenerating and recovering, I want you to start brainstorming music topics, your ideas. Finding a niche. Now your niche it can expand, but I want you to find a niche. And then even on days that you're training, you can think about your next rollout music. And matter of fact, when you go to the studio and record the music, you can listen to your own music while you're working out. So that way you can see maybe 2 things. That's another thing that y'all can do. So that way you can actively be creative as you're working out. Matter of fact, I like that. When you go into the studio, make sure you save the music and then you work out to your own music. When you work out to your own music, you can't work out to your own music, then maybe you shouldn't release it. I'm just saying. consistency and intensity. When you're consistent with the HIIT exercise and you make it intense, there's no way you're not going to lose that weight. There's no way. You're going to lose that weight fast. Now, say you're trying to gain lean muscle. This is my specialty. So, to gain lean muscle, what you're going to have to do is, I like to focus on 1 or 2 body parts at a time. Going to the gym. Let's focus on 3 days. Monday, biceps, and it could be biceps and triceps. Wednesday, it could be shoulders and chest. Friday, it could be back and tries and legs. Can't skip legs. Do hour workout. 8 to 10 exercises. Protein-based diet. Make sure you track your calories. Trying to gain weight, make sure you're eating the calorie surplus. But you gotta see what your average is. If you're eating an average like 2,000 calories, increase your calorie intake to 2,500. Average of 2,500 calories, increase it to 300 or 3,000. But make sure you're living in a progressive overload. What is that? You're just constantly increasing your weight. 1 week you're working with the 35 pound dumbbells, and then next week, following week, you're working with the 50-pound dumbbells. That's what you do to gain lean muscle. So that's our homework. 3 days a week. I want you to incorporate these, what I just said, working out. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Incorporating a protein-based diet. Tracking your calories. Giving y'all the formula to lose weight or gain lean muscle. This is your system. The goal isn't just having abs, it's stability. Let me repeat it again. The goal isn't just to have abs, it's stability. So there's no pressure at all. If y'all lost in the sauce and don't know what to do, DM me. Ask me a question. I help you answer. You know, so that's what I want y'all to do. Y'all homework. Like I said, we're gonna get this audio fixed too. Probably gonna end up playing with it later today or tomorrow. I gotta figure out a solution. It's something that I'm not doing. I forgot what I needed to do. I don't know if it's this or what. I don't know. I'll have to play with it. I might just even go live tomorrow too. I don't know. Just to make up. Even if it's for like 30 minutes. Now, next Thursday, we're going to talk about why most artists can't stay consistent, even when they have money. We're going to talk about that next week, because that's something that needs to be talked about too. Like, it starts with the foundation. Like, if you don't have things at the beginning, the foundation, it starts with the foundation. If you don't have things at the beginning, the foundation, then you have nothing to build upon. So does anybody have any questions that's watching this live? See him every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Like I said, I'm gonna fix this audio situation. I don't know. I just gotta keep playing with it. I don't know. Cause that's whack. Whack! It's all good though. We're gonna figure it out. But if y'all don't have any questions, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live. We'll be back next Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Like I said, I might stream tomorrow, depending on if I got time. Definitely kind of like, not redo the stream, but we could talk about something else. But yeah. Until next time, y'all, we'll go ahead and hit y'all with the outro, which is the same thing. Let's get it. I'll see y'all next week.
Most because they lack discipline. Your body is your first brand. Your energy is your first impression. If you want the lifestyle, the respect, and the longevity, you have to build the engine that carries it. This isn't just fitness. This is structure, consistency, and identity. Welcome to a safe bet, where artists bet on themselves.